Hi guys, welcome back. Easy yoga with Mary, or not so easy, I'm not sure. Now, today is for me, is the last class before Easter. Most of you I know will probably be doing it after Easter, seems to be the way. And I said, fine, that's okay. It's kind of natural break, so I won't have another class next week. I take a break because even though my girls are only left from home Easter, I came across a poem last week. I came across it online actually. It's a John O'Donoghue poem. I have the book in the house anyway. And it's really, really lovely and, I don't know, kind of apt at the moment. Traditionally in class, in a face-to-face class, I would frequently read pieces, be it meditations or whatever, at the end of class. So I thought, just to kind of finish ourselves up for the natural break, be back, of course, then after taking a week off. I'm going to read a little poem at the end of class. It's a blessing, a act, and it is to bless the space between us. Now, I'll do it at the end of class when you're lying down. So if you don't fancy it, you can just knock it off. And if you do fancy it, then just take time and have a listen. It's a very lovely thing. So, on that note, Mister, go to bed. I shall lie myself down, we shall lie ourselves down, and we'll be ready to do a bit of yoga. And it carefully. Not with a block, just in case you need it, you know that anyway. Sliding your legs and feet away. Make any little adjustments or changes that you need. Roll the arms out. Take time to settle. To feel the ground beneath you. For your breath to find its own pace. Breathing in. Breathing out. 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 Now begin to make circles with your feet. Change direction. Carefully bend the knees, feet to your mat. Make your adjustments. Roll the knees into your chest. Place your hands upon your knees or behind. Just have whatever kind of movement comes naturally. You want to keep the hands on the knees and just draw circles. If that doesn't suit you for any reason, so do it really slowly.
then, leave it out. Just move the knees in and out instead, perhaps. Be really aware of your lower back and how it's feeling here, the sacrum. And be aware of the hips. Let's just change direction. Lovely. Toes pointing up. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Raise your head and chest, head and shoulders. Check in with your neck. Keep the face soft and relaxed. The shoulders relaxed. Inhale, exhale over the head and shoulders, releasing the hands and 2 feet on your mat. Let's just make sure now that our feet are hip width apart. We're going to be looking at them. And raise the foot straight. We do a move and bridge, and anyone remember with the sore shoulders, your shoulders really playing up at the minute. If you want to just lift them over the pelvis only, that's okay. Inhale, 2 arms up and back to the floor behind you. Exhale, slowly does it as you lift your bottom, your pelvis off your mat and up. Inhale, slowly, lower the arms only back and down. Exhale, lower the pelvis. Inhale, 2 arms up and back. Exhale, beginning to lift the pelvis. Inhale, 2 arms only, back and down. Exhale to lower the pelvis. Inhale, 2 arms up and back. Exhale to lift the pelvis. Inhale, 2 arms only, back and down. Exhale to lower the pelvis. One more. Inhale, 2 arms only up and back. Exhale to lift the pelvis. Inhale, 2 arms only back and down. Exhale to lower the pelvis. Now, we're going to lift the pelvis only, so take a second. Let's just tuck those shoulders in and down, lifting the lower back and tail away from you. Inhale, slowly lifting the pelvis. Take a moment there. Just see this right for you. You might be able to lift a little higher. You might need to stay low. Make sure you get the feeling that your knees are traveling forward. That's creating length, and length will give you space. Inhale, exhale, slowly rolling it back and down. Take a moment. Draw the knees in, hands up on the knees are behind. Just have a nice soft rock from here. Now we're going to do an eagle leg twist, and that's quite strong. If it doesn't suit you, then just do a simple twist where you keep your legs together and roll to the right and then to the left. So if you're going with the eagle with the 2 feet on your mat, cross your left leg over your right leg. It's a cross leg twist, actually, not an eagle leg. Scoot your bottom to the left. Adjust your shoulders, roll your legs to the right, perhaps encourage them down with your right hand. You don't have to go all the way. You choose the position of the left arm that's most suitable for you. It can be close to body or it can be further away, give you a lovely stretch in the armpit area, which works its way down the side of the body and the lats. Lovely. Take your time now as you come back to centre, nice and slowly, uncross the legs and just adjust the pelvis there. Now we're going to cross the right leg over the left leg. Scoot your bottom to the right. Adjust your shoulders, roll the legs to the left. You can have the left hand on the outside of those legs, encouraging them down if that's too much for you. You can rest them on a fist or even a block. Choose the position of the right arm, so it might be close to your body, might be slightly away, or might be lined up at the shoulder, or even a little bit higher perhaps. Okay, let's take our time. Slowly as we come back to center, uncross, adjust there, take a moment, we draw the knees in, really soft, have a soft rock from side to side. Take your time as you either roll up or push yourself up, whichever's right. As you tabletop position. Remember, if you let the block, make sure it's towards the front of your mat. Nice strong foundation. Shoulder width, hip width. Straight strong arms. The feet nice and flat for me. We're going to lift the knees off the mat and lift your belly. So it's tail back and crown forward. Just stretching at the top of the feet. Wee dancer afterwards and a bit of a bow down your asana. Knees down. Ooh, give the feet a bit of a wiggle. Let's repeat. Feet flat, knees off the mat, lift your belly, push away, knees back down, give the feet a bit of a wiggle, you can always pad through the hands as well if you wish. One more like that, feet flat, lift the knees off your mat. Knees down, give the feet a bit of a wiggle. Okay, get ready for downward facing dog. Toes under, knees off your mat, lift the knees nice and high, lift the sit bones nice and high, keep the knees bent as you send the buttocks, sit bones up and back. Allow yourself at every kind of movement you feel you need or want. Lovely. Inhale, right leg up your mat and in the air. Exhale, right foot forward to the inside of the right hand. Give it a hand to get there if you need it. Bring your left knee down. Lunge low. Take a moment there. We're going to move our weight back so we come onto our right heel. Almost straighten the right leg. You might be able to straighten it. Go for it. Move your weight forward, the hands come down. Now I want you to adjust this front foot slightly. Just move it back just a wee centimetre, maybe an inch. Let's have the back knee off our mat then. Pause. Let's lift the hands. Float the back. Place them down again. Now we're going to twist to the right. So if you like a block, you just grab it, put it inside the foot. Left hand is down or on the block. Lift up through the left arm as you turn to the right. Put the right hand up towards the sky. Okay, right hand down. We'll meet in downward dog. Have a moment. Remember, it's not about straightening the legs, but lengthening the spine. Inhale, left leg up your mat in the air. Exhale, left foot forward to the inside of the hand. Bring your right knee down. Lunge low. So always take it back as far as you can. Know yourself, but know your limit. If you're working with an old injury or anything, it might not suit you. Take your weight back so you move onto your left heel, left toes point up. Take your weight forward so the toes come down again. I just want you to slide that front foot back a wee centimetre or an inch. An inch is probably more likely, so it'll be a couple of centimetres. Curl the toes under on the back leg. Lift your back knee off your mat. Now if you can, you just want to float the hands back. Gaze down to the big toe. Lovely. 2 hands down. Now, if you like your block for your twist, remember how it ends inside the foot. The right hand is down, you lift up through that right arm. As you turn to the left, open the left arm up. Left hand down, and we'll meet in downward dog, so take your time. We sway our shin. Okay, plank position, so move the feet back for me. Then move the weight forward, wrists below your shoulders, push away from your mat. Lift your thighs and your belly. You can always bring your knees down, remember, if you need to. I'm going to lower a wee second. Bring the knees down, lift the feet, lift the belly. As you tilt forward, bend the elbows in, close to your side, all the ways down. Legs down, legs long. I'm going to do just a nice soft sphinx pose. So you slide the hands in front so that the forearms and elbows are down. Make sure it's comfortable, so you take a moment if you need it. Just gaze in front of your mat rather than through the head. Keep it active, but loads going on here. Great alternative to Cobra. Now, do you know we're done? We're just going to do it the elbows out, down to belly. Slide your hands down to your chest level and we'll meet in downward dog. Have a moment for the little sway or shin. Okie doke. Right leg off your mat and in the air. Right foot all the way forward. Inside of the right hand. Take your time now. I want you low. We're going to lift up, but it's... what's the word? It's like a low high lunge, if you know what I mean. So, we're really low here, and I know this is not suitable for everybody, so you can keep your knee down. It's only the ball of foot and the back leg, and it's as wobbly as anything. Bring those 2 arms up alongside the ears. We'll have a wee cactus now, so let's give ourselves some cactus arms. Belly in. Be aware of that breastbone lifting. We'll float the 2 hands down. Now we're going to twist again. This time, if you can, go to the outside of your foot. Now if you're in any way wobbly, just stay inside. If you're new, stay inside. So the block is to the outside of the foot. I definitely like a block at this point. The left hand is on it. Now keep your right hand on your belly and give your belly some encouragement to turn to the right. Float your right hand up, turn. Softness in your top shoulder, so don't fling the arm back. Okay, right hand down, just block, hop the block over the other side. We'll meet in downward dog. Lovely. To the other side. Inhale, left leg off your mat in the air. Exhale, left foot forward, but take your time getting there. So we want to stay low. Remember, you need to keep your back knee down. That's absolutely fine. You begin to lift yourself up. You take your time, do this really slowly. So you are low. We'll bring the arms up alongside the ears. Relax the shoulders, keep them broad. Say alongside the ears, but actually they're broader than that. Let's give ourselves some cactus arms. Keep the belly in. You're aware of the breastbone lifting. Okie doke. 2 hands down. Now that block, you can have it inside your foot or outside your foot. You choose. The right hand goes onto the block. You lift up through the right arm. Get your left hand over your belly. Can I give yourself some encouragement to turn to the left? Put your left arm up. Super. Left hand down. Slide the block out of the way. We'll meet back in downward dog. Remember, it's not about straighten the legs. Go for your length first. Plank, step your feet back. Move your weight forwards. Push away from your mat. Lift your thighs, your belly. We'll lower down all the ways. Take your time with that. Now we're going to do a cobra this time. You could do a sphinx again if you wished. Legs are long and active. Hands are chest level this time. Inhale. Slowly lifting. You don't have to lift high. Remember, stay low will suit you better. Legs are active. Shoulders are relaxed. Inhale. Exhale, belly. Inhale. We're going to meet in downward dog. So you choose tabletop, dog, or plank and dog. So have a moment there. Lengthen out the spine again. Get in your space. We're going to begin to step or walk forward. We will hang down over the legs. A wee sway or shin. Let's take hold of our forearms or elbows. Release the hands for some half lifts. Inhale, raise the head and chest. You can place your hands on your thighs or float them back. You choose. Lift the belly. Nice flat back. Long neck. Exhale, bend the knees to relax it all down. Inhale, raise the head and chest. Half lift. Lift the belly. Exhale, to bend the knees. Relax it all down. One more like that. Inhale. To raise the head and chest, flat back, long neck. Exhale, bend the knees, and relax it all down. Let's slowly just roll ourselves up. Take a moment. I'm going to turn to face you now. So it's really subtle movement for the shoulders we're doing here, a bit of oil in the joints. Let the arms be relaxed, the hands relaxed, and the fingers softly curved. I'm going to do 3 of these, and then I'm going to turn to face the doors, because the next 3 are going to be done with a bit of a standing back bend. And be aware how your back's feeling today, so take it really easy if you need to, or even leave it out. So you're standing tall on your mountain. That's the distance between your ears and your shoulders. Arms and hands are relaxed. Inhale, you just kind of rotate, roll the palms out. Exhale to roll them in. Keep the belly in and the thighs lifting. Inhale to roll them out. Exhale to roll them in. Inhale to roll them out. Exhale to roll them in. That is to say, they were doing a bit of road digging very close to my house. Somebody's giving the gas. I think. I'm not going to do with the noise. You might hear it really loudly. I hope not. So, now, I'm going to turn to face the doors. And initially for this first one, I'm going to keep my hands on my thighs so you can see my upper back here, what's happening. So lift your thighs and your belly. Roll the palms out. Lift the breastbone so you have a little bit of a mini back bend. Exhale to roll them in and release. Okay, so I'm going to have my hands alongside my body now. Inhale, roll the palms out. Lift the thighs, belly, breastbone, bit of a mini back bend. Exhale to roll them back and down as you ease out of position. One more like that. Inhale. So you roll the palms out and they're soft. Lift the thighs, the belly, the breastbone. Exhale to roll them in, ease off,
Let's just give our shoulders a bit of a rotate. Now, I'm going to make a bit of use of these doors here in front of me. I hope you have a door or a wall somewhere close by. Don't know where you're practicing. If you haven't, you can do freestanding. We would frequently do this in the gym or wherever. So, I'm going to have the glass behind me or the wall behind you. You want your feet to be at least 1 foot, and I would actually say a bit more than that, away from the wall. So you can use your own feet as your judge. I would say a bit more. We'll probably move the feet a second. So the 2 feet are away, they're together. We're going to squat and eagle against the wall here, or against the doors. Save me. Okay, 2 hands behind it. Here's what I'm going to clean the glass. Bend your knees and sit down. Now you should always be able to see your toes. I think it's a good judge. Creep your feet even a wee bit more forward, perhaps. Go too mad now to see what it feels like. You're tilting forward. The part of your bottom that's against the wall of the glass is just that midline, just really just above the sit. It's definitely above the sit bones. Above the sit bones. So you're tilting forwards. We'll bring the arms up alongside our ears. Now be aware of your feet. Big toe, little toe. Tilting, belly in, gaze to your mat. Place your 2 hands back to the wall and let's hold for a wee second. Don't forget to breathe. Maybe 3 of these all together, 3 of these bad boys. Make sure your knees are not giving you any jip. Alright. Then the knees just sit down again. You might need a moment just to kind of refine your position. You are tilting forward, remember? Arms alongside the ears. I mean, unfortunately I don't have a wall at that angle. I don't have anywhere I could put my phone at that angle. But maybe side angle's better anyway. Lift the belly. Lift the thighs. Hold it. Two hands onto the wall. And lift yourself up at a moment. Don't forget to breathe. One more like that. 2 hands behind, touching the wall. Then the knees sit down. Take your time with that. You are tilting forward, remember? And keep that belly in. You can have your hands on your heart, remember, or on your thighs if need be. Alongside you, but keep them broad because it's far nicer. I used to always do it right beside my ears. Actually, just keeping that bit of distance, that bit of space is a very lovely thing. Okey-doke. 2 hands, lift up. Maybe do a little dance. You might have noticed I've moved my shade. I'm putting raised beds out there with heads in it. That's the plan anyway. Okay, so next we've got eagle. Oh no! Yes. Then you need to sit down. Just thinking I'm your feet too far away. Come up. Move your feet back just a little bit so we can always move them forward. And sit down. Yeah, it's better. You don't sit quite as deep. You wouldn't sit as deep in an eagle anyway. So we're going to go right leg over left. Cross your right leg over your left. Give your foot a wee rotate. Some people will be able to get those right toes to the back of the left calf. Don't worry if you can't. Now, notice the way your right buttock has lifted now off the wall. Just take a second and level your pelvis off. You should be kind of bang center. Your sacrum really is where you're at. Ready? 2 arms out. Let's make a nice X. So we want the left over the right. Left over right. Bend it up so you get the backs of the hands together. Now, you could be palms. You could be forearms, or you might have the backs of the hands together, in which case some people can get their right fingers in the back. Lift the arms up, tilt, just gaze to your thumbs, no pain in the knees, thighs are working, Definitely working. Belly in. Uncurl the arms. Up you come. Uncurl the legs. Other side. So, feet together, bend the knees to sit down. It's going to be left over right this time. Let's just make some circles with that left foot. Left foot behind the right calf. Now you see your left buttock is lifted. You just make that little adjustment to level yourself off. Yeah, perfect. You don't have to do the second part, remember. Any issues, you can always even have your toes on the block there. It's a nice thing. So, then we get a lovely X, and we want the right arm on top this time. So, cross them over, make a lovely X. Bend up the arms. Remember, you get hands together, forearms together. Some people might be able to get the left fingers in the palm. Let the arms a little tilt. Squeeze, but not too much. Uncurl the arms, up you come, uncurl the legs, do the dance. Alright, now we are going to do downward facing dog against the wall, the windows. So, easier said than done. You want your hands about waist height or even maybe a wee bit lower, like kind of hip height. Waist height's okay. You have flat hands, but you can wait till you get further back. Do you flatten the hands? Now, you're going to step back. You will be able to tell if that is flat. So you're not going too far. You want to be like a right angle. Like a number 7. So if it's too much to straighten your legs, don't. Keep your knees soft or bent instead. Your arms are alongside your ears. Don't be too low. Lift your belly. Lift your knees and lift your thighs, don't lock them. Soften the knees and walk back in. I missed doing the wall class. I missed using the wall class. Back to your mats. So remember that you can always do that. A wee squat against the wall, without any warming up. You don't really need it. Only squat after all. Alright. Hands to your heart. Stand nice and tall in the mountain. Feet slightly apart, lift the thighs, lift the pelvic floor, lift the belly, relax the shoulders, lots of distance in your ears and your shoulders. Okay, soften the knees, float the hands down, bend the knees a wee bit more. It's going to be inhale up. Exhale, bow all the way down, bend the knees generously. Inhale, let's have a half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to your mat, and in that breath, step back to downward dog. Okay. Inhale, right leg off your mat in the air. Exhale, right foot forward to the inside of the right hand. Now we want to lift up, so step your back foot in a few centimetres or inches. Keep the knee bent. Slowly lift it on your next breath. Inhale up. Take your time getting there, of course. Arms up alongside the ears, but nice and broad. Keep your belly in. Give yourself some cactus arms if that's okay. Change it if it's not. Belly in. Pull up the hands down, interlink together. Just remember, I meant to do dancer and forgot. Won't give it yet. Okie doke. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bum down. Meet a downward dog. Left leg. Inhale, left leg up your mat in the air. Exhale, left foot forward to the inside of the left hand. Step your back foot in a few centimeters or inches. Keep that front knee bent. Lift yourself up. You can do it slowly. You can do it fast. You choose. Keep the belly in now. Back leg working. Broad with the arms. Maybe cactus. Breastbone lifting. And link the fingers together behind the back if that suits you. Sweep them up. Bite them down. Bite them down, dog. Swear shim. We'll be alright, we'll be alright. You meant to do dancer, but I'm not coming back. Okay, plank. So you step the feet back, you move the leg forward and push away from the mat. Tail is down, long. Now you can bring your knees down or lower, either. All the ways down. Let's do nice knee, mini cobra or proper cobra, either. Inhale. Shoulders relaxed. And exhale to belly. Now, because I'm the dancer, what I'm going to do is we'll do a half bow first. Wasn't the plan, that's probably that. Okay, so let's see. Let's have one forearm on top of the other. Legs are long and active. We're going to bend the right leg, point the toes up towards the sky, lift your breastbone, your foot to wiggle if you get the cramp. Lower the leg. Make sure they're nice and long and active. Bend up the left, lengthen it away from you, lift the breastbone. You're not lifting the leg, you're just kind of activating it. Lower the leg. Just release the hands in front and we'll lower all the ways down and have a pause. Okay. We're going to go back to one forearm on top of the other. Hands the elbows, kind of thing. Legs nice and long. Bend up two legs. Walk them away from you. Toes are pointing up. Breastbone is lifted. So this is an alternative, I've said it before, I'm sure you're aware, of do the bow pose. Turn your asana. Keep it active. For a lot of people it's just too much. So this is a nice alternative. Okay, very slowly begin to lower the legs, move the hands, arms in front and come all the ways down. You can rest your opposite cheek. So you can repeat what you've just done. You can go back to a single leg version, or you can have your arms down alongside your body. Bend up both of your knees so your toes are pointing up towards the sky.
Now begin to lift and walk your thighs back. You lift the thighs and knees and walk them back. Walk them back. Very important part. Begin to raise your head and chest just a little. You reach your hands back to maybe find your feet. Even if you only find your toes, that's okay. As I've got older toes, suits me better anyway. Excuse me. Let's see if we can walk those legs away a little bit more. So you can lift them and walk them, lift them and walk them. Keep the legs down for me now. But just begin to raise the head and chest. Make sure the legs, you feel as though the knees are travelling away from you. It's going to keep some space in there, that lower back. We're going to ease off and release. But we can keep all the feet. We're going to do another one, which is going to be a full one. Repeat what you did. Repeat what you did earlier. Or leave it out and have a pause. So we'll walk the two legs away, remember, most important part. Begin to raise the head and chest. Begin to maybe push your feet into your hands and lift the legs. Oh, you're snoring. And down. Release. Rest one cheek or opposite cheek on your mat. Okay, let's just slide our hands to chest level. We will push ourselves up to a tabletop position. Have the big toes touching and the knees wide. We're going to set ourselves down. We'll keep the arms in front because I want to do a wee kind of sideways stretch. Do a shim here for yourself from side to side if you like it. Now, if you are staying up like this, you can always cross. You can still cross over. So we're going to cross the left hand over the right. You can still do that to do a sideways stretch. But if you are lower down, slide the hands away. It's the same principle. You're going to creep your left hand towards your right hand. If you do the other way around, doesn't matter. And pause. Might need to adjust your belly. If you can, now just raise the head and cross the left hand over the right. Adjust the belly. It just makes it a bit stronger, just a little bit. It's quite subtle anyway, but you're still doing a sideways stretch. Take your time as you begin to walk or creep your left hand back. Have a little shim. Begin to creep your right hand towards your left hand. Adjust the belly there. It's very subtle. Raise the head and cross the right hand over the left hand. And a readjustment there for the belly. So does it. You slide that hand back to center. Have a pause, have a rest. You can choose the position of your arms and hands. You might want them down alongside your legs and feet. You might want them underneath your forehead. You don't just take your time pushing yourselves up. As you mat, slowly lift yourself up. So, if you wish, you can lie yourself down and have a listen to this lovely piece. Or, if you haven't got time, you want to sit on, so be it. Okay.
You want to get yourself laid down nice and carefully and comfortably. Sliding your legs and feet away. Roll your arms away. Change it now if you need to or wish, remember. Make sure you're settled and comfortable. And take time for your breath now. Take time for your breath to settle. Observe your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Beloved, a blessing to bless the space between us. On the day when the dead, let me start again. On the day when the weight deadens on your shoulders and you stumble, may the clay dance to balance you. And when your eyes freeze behind the grey window and the ghost of lost gets into you, may a flock of colours, indigo, red, green and azure blue, come to awaken in you a meadow of delight. When the canvas frays in the current of thought and a stain of ocean blackens beneath you, may there come across the waters a path of yellow moonlight to bring you safely home. May the nourishment of the earth be yours. May the clarity of the light be yours. May the fluency of the ocean be yours. May the protection of the ancestors be yours. And so, may a slow wind work these words of love around you. An invisible cloak to mind your life.